Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hello and welcome to a new video. You join me on the banks of Lake Michigan, or as I like to call it, the Ocean of Michigan. Look at it. And here it is! It is a concoction of fake leather, plastic, and some glue. And some mechanical problems. And electrical problems. But let's glance over that for now. This is the most American car in the world because of that. When you think of America, what do you think of? Big, oversized, doing things for no reason, invading Iraq and other countries that were once peaceful, but that's also, that's just, this is the most American car because it is overkill. It has a big fat 3.8 liter V6, I have no idea, with, guess how much power? That's right, no, 200 horsepower, yeah. Now I know what you're thinking, 200 horsepower, wow, that's not bad. Yeah, it isn't, but the car weighs as much as 2 suns and a black hole combined, which means when you put your foot down, nothing happens. So 200 horsepower or not, it's not very good. Now, okay, I get it, it's an SUV, it doesn't have to be fast, you have to fit things. And it can fit a lot. Like an dog. And another dog. Wow! I won't leave you guys hanging anymore. This is my girlfriend's 2008 Ford Escape. Why is this overkill? That's a great question, me. Oh, you're welcome, me. Well, I don't think it needs a V6. It's got a 3-point-something liter V6, and it absolutely guzzles fuel and annihilates oil. Well, kind of like America does with other countries. Another reason is I'm on the verge of obesity and I feel minuscule in these seats. Also, I can't reach the other side. Like, it's in a different time zone. Let's say it like this: if you take a girl out on a nice evening and you drive her home and you want to give her a kiss before she goes inside, you can't reach her. She can't reach you. You can't reach her. That's it. You're gonna get blue balls. This car has literally cock-blocked you. Like, you'll drive her home. She'll be home before you, although you're driving in the same car. She's in a different time zone over there. Drive it to the front door, you'll still be like where you started. The car wouldn't even have started rolling you. It's just, it's incredible. And there's cars on the road in the US that make this car look tiny. However, if we put all its faults aside, it does have quite a few nice creature comforts, such as scrotum heaters standard. Ah, yes, that's making me incontinent, or impotent. Impotent, that's the one. It has a sunroof that makes you feel really cool. I'm so cool! Yeah! Woo! Let's close that up again. And it has incredible safety features, which I will demonstrate to you in a second. And the wonderful thing about this car is that it costs the same amount of money as 10 ferrets or 100,000 boxes of canned air. Really, impeccable pricing.
Diabetes.
Now, what I'd like to do at this point is demonstrate some of those safety features. And we start with the ignition. Starting this car is just like starting any normal car. You take the key, put it in the ignition, foot on the brake, turn it once, turn it twice, and then you start it. Except nothing happens. That's because you have to take the key out and start it with the start button. There we go. And wait a little bit. And the reason for that is so that, you know, they just want you to be sure that you really want to start the car. Do you want to waste all this fuel? Yes? Okay. And then it starts. And then once it's started up and you're ready to go, you put it into drive and you look left and right, or left and right is what I meant to say, and you can pull away. And the first thing you notice is that the gearbox is very jumpy. And the reason for that, it's not broken, okay? These things don't break. The reason for that is, well, I don't know. I don't know what the reason is. The Ford engineers were so ahead of their time at that stage that they just designed it like that, and it's, well, there's no other word for it. It's bloody brilliant. Another thing you realize when you get off the gas and start to just coast is that the gearbox makes a very weird whiny sound. And that's to let you know that you're coasting. The car is telling you that it recognizes you're coasting and is absolutely fine with it. Listen. One thing you come to realize after driving a while in the US is that people aren't very good drivers. That man was stopped in the middle of a main road with his hazards on to justify him stopping there, obviously, because hazards mean that you can park anywhere. And no one follows the speed limit, ever. You can be going 3 to 4 miles an hour over the speed limit and will be overtaken by a policeman going about 15 over the speed limit, followed by a whole trail of cars going that speed. But if you go that speed, they'll pull you over. So I don't really understand the dynamic there, but you know, that's not an insult, America. It's just an observation by the rest of the world. You know, we have speed cameras in the first world, and it's very efficient, you know, very efficient system, but I understand why you do this. And so that really sums the most American car up nicely. It's big, it's bulky, it does things you don't really understand, and it consumes a lot of petrol. But I mean, that makes an American car. Please don't ever change that, America, because if you did, you would lose what you have created originally. American cars are known for that and are loved for that. Sometimes. Not really. You understand. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.